We now have the police footage of the day they raided Jodi Hildebrandt's home looking for Ruby Frankie's youngest daughter. Now, the video was quite lengthy, so I cut out the important bits, including the moment police tell Jodi why they are at her home, as well as some conversations with her lawyer.
Open the door! Jodi, I need you to step out.
I have my turn.
That's great. Step out of the house.
No, I'm not going to step out of the
Step
house.
out of the house.
Step out of the house.
Whoa.
We're just going to see if anybody else. Is there anybody else home?
Wait a minute, how do you come to my house?
Right there.
They come into my house.
Just have a seat right there.
Do you have a search warrant?
Have a seat right there.
Do you have a search warrant?
Have a seat right there. I'll explain everything after. Have a seat right there.
Do you have a search warrant, sir?
Control 12x11. Can you hold the air? We're searching the house.
I can tell you what's in the house.
Okay. Just have a seat right there for me.
Do you have a search warrant?
We'll explain it after this.
You can't just come into my house without a search warrant.
We'll explain everything after this, ma'am. Okay. Well, that's one of the reasons why we're here. So we'll explain after everything's done, after we clear the house and make sure everything's fine in there.
But why are you coming into my house without a
We'll
search warrant?
explain it after this.
But that doesn't make sense. You come into my house and do what you want, and then you tell me you don't have a
No,
warrant?
we'll explain why we did.
But don't you have to have a warrant?
Not at this moment, we don't. We're here on exigent circumstances. And I'll explain it after this, after my sergeant and the officer are done clearing the house. Is there anybody else in the house?
Yes.
2 kids?
There's a little girl.
Just one?
She's right over here.
Okay. How old is she?
She'll be 10 next week.
Okay. She's on this side?
Mm-hmm. I have Airbnb guests over there. Probably scared them to death.
Okay. And they're on this side of the house then?
They're right over there. She's over here.
Can you get through the house that way?
Yes, they just have to go right there.
There's no other kids besides her?
No.
Is it the main bedroom?
It's right there.
How do you get there from the inside?
Walk around the corner. There's a little hall, and it's the first.
It's just around the corner, down the hall.
Police department, call out! Police department, call out! Hi.
Hi.
Are you waiting for me to say something, or? Okay.
Adam, I know you have a flight to catch, so they're just.
Well, so they're in your home because he lied to them about.
Yeah, I've got a police officer standing right here.
Okay.
So I don't want you to miss your flight. So.
Well, I'm not going to miss my flight. I'm okay for a minute.
Okay.
Have they found her yet?
Yeah. They think there's somebody else in the house. There's not.
Are there 3 children that are supposed to be in this house?
There's one that's here.
One that's here? There's not 3 children that are supposed to be here in this home?
Is there an officer that's close by you?
No, he's standing.
Somebody?
I don't know who he is, but yes.
My lieutenant.
He's the lieutenant.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You have a room downstairs that has a safe wheel on the front. How do we get access to that to ensure that there's no one else in this home?
Adam.
They do need to search that there's nobody else, so I think you can give them access to make sure there's nobody in there.
Okay.
And then you don't have to tell me the code if you just want to open it. We're going to go in and make sure that nobody's else there, and then we'll sit down and have a conversation after that as far as why we're here.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes, it makes sense. And
Do you want to open it then?
I don't know if I have the code.
Does he have the code
No.
and he can tell you the code and that's just between you two?
No. That thing has been locked for a couple of years, and I would have to call whatever.
Okay. Is that a panic room or a room where...
It's a room with a toilet, with a sink.
Toilet this ink and you don't know the code.
I haven't used it.
Okay. All right.
You got to call the safe company? Is that who you have to
I
call?
assume that's where I have to call.
Okay.
This hasn't been at the top of my priority list.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to put it on speaker? Okay, hold on. Okay, you're on speaker.
Hello, officer. So, the other individual, I don't know if that was you, mentioned that you would explain the purposes behind what you thought were the exigent circumstances. Can you tell us those now?
I can't. You'd have to talk to my sergeant or lieutenant about that.
Could you get them, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll talk to his face, or I can talk to him on the phone.
Do what?
Yeah, no, I can talk to him on the phone. Is that your attorney? Yes. Okay. Hello, sir.
Hey.
Hey, it's Lieutenant Studley. Hey, so we're not going to have any conversation over the phone. We'll probably do that in person. Is there a time that we could sit down and meet?
Well, there is. I'm getting on a plane, so it would need to be Friday.
Okay.
Could we do Friday?
Absolutely. What time Friday works for you?
Well, could we do in the afternoon?
You tell me what time I will be available.
Jodi, would 4 o'clock on Friday work?
Yeah.
You want Jodi there, I presume?
Yes.
Okay. And you are supposed to announce yourself and explain the purpose. You would at least explain that to Jodi while I'm on the phone.
Not yet, but I can do that with you on the phone. But again, there won't be any dialogue. We received a report of an emaciated juvenile that had duct tape around his extremities that was asking for food and water. And based on that information, there are other people in the home, so we're ensuring that there is nobody else in the same condition. So under that exit sheet C, we've entered the home.
Thank you, I appreciate that,
Yeah.
Lieutenant. We will plan on Friday at 4.
Okay?
And
Okay,
where
thank you.
where were we?
Our police department is 55 North Main Street in Ivins.
Did you hear that, Adam?
I did, yeah. And Jodi, officer, thank you. I don't know if you saw the call.
Yeah, no, we're here.
Okay. Jodi, we'll just plan on 4 o'clock on Friday. And Ruby's on her way down for the children, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, before I hang up, officer, can I talk to Jodi just briefly?
Absolutely. I will walk away and you are on your own. Okay, you still have your attorney on the phone? Okay. I just want to advise you of our intentions. It seems like there's a room we can't get into. We're getting some conflicting information. We're going to go draft a search warrant. We'll be right back, okay?
What does that mean, a search warrant?
What's that?
What does he mean, a search warrant?
I'm just going to get a warrant from the judge.
You're already here, though. I don't understand what that means.
They'll explain it to you when they give it to you. I imagine there's going to be do a more in-depth search of the house. Right now it's just safety and security of the people,
Got it.
making sure they're okay.
No, I see your position.
Yeah.
That's why I'm crying.
Yeah.
I see why you think this is an issue.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.